I went to Ponderosa Steakhouse in Columbus, Ohio. And there are only a few locations across the United States. It seems like, from all my understanding, researching this restaurant on Instagram, that there aren't a whole lot of restaurants left in the country. It's dwindling because it's a buffet style. You could get stuff to go as well. You could get stuff to order on their menu, like steaks, burgers, wings. Yeah, you could get stuff like that, but there's a buffet, and today I had the buffet for lunch. And without a further ado, let me introduce you to me. My name's Ben Alexander. I am the founder of Ben's Allergy and Restaurant Reviews, and I'm allergic to dairy, peanuts, and tree nuts. And I do food allergy life, food allergy content, product reviews of dairy-free and nut-free finds. If you're interested in my content, please subscribe, share it with your friends, turn on YouTube notifications if you're watching it on YouTube, and also feel free to subscribe to anywhere you see me on the internet, whatever platform you use. If you see me on there, please subscribe and share it with your friends. That would be greatly appreciated from me. And without further ado, let's get into the video. And like I said, I'm allergic to dairy, peanuts, and tree nuts, so going to buffets are kind of an interesting experience for me. And yeah, there really was, I saw a food allergy sign, and that was about it. It was like, you know, our restaurant uses these allergens or whatever. And yeah, honestly, I looked at the buffet, and yeah, maybe I should have asked my server to see if anything else was there. But I went to the buffet and I realized that there was only some things to eat. And I felt like, you know what? I haven't eaten healthy in a while. So I'm just going to eat healthy with a rotisserie chicken and salad. So that's literally what I ate today. And honestly, I'll give the food rating a 5 out of 5 stars. The rotisserie chicken was really good. It was really tender, fresh. It was really good, juicy, like everything you want in a rotisserie chicken. That was Ponderosa Steakhouse. And I know you think of Ponderosa Steakhouse, you think of steaks and all that stuff, but I'll tell you what, that rotisserie chicken on the buffet is really good, and I highly recommend that you try the rotisserie chicken. It was pretty good. And the salad was salad. I mean, I ate 2 plates of the rotisserie chicken and the salad, and I thought it was pretty good. It was a good meal, and I got it around $17 for the buffet, including like sales tax and all that stuff. It was around $17 on the weekend. I went Sunday lunch on a Sunday, so the prices probably fluctuate for dinner and all that stuff throughout the week, just to let you know about that as well. And yeah, there's other stuff on the buffet, like mashed potatoes, stuffing, rolls. I saw they had wings and fried wings and chicken tenders, and they had a bunch of desserts at a dessert bar, and then they had a salad bar too. So yeah, the buffet was I was thinking that there'd be more steaks there at the buffet, like steaks, but there was only one thing of steak, and it was smothered in some sauce, and I wasn't really into that. And I saw the rotisserie chicken and said I had to get that. And yeah, like I said, there's a decent amount of options, but personally, if I were to go back to Ponderosa, I would probably get stuff to go. I probably wouldn't eat the buffet again. Like, you could get burgers to go, you could get wings, you could get steaks, but I probably wouldn't utilize the buffet again. But you could do those steaks and then add on to the buffet as well. You could customize your menu or your experience really at Ponderosa Steakhouse. And I'm going to give the allergy rating a 4 out of 5 stars. Actually, this was the second time I can remember eating at a Ponderosa. I was literally a toddler the last time I ate at a Ponderosa Steakhouse in Pennsylvania. I barely remember the trip. All I remember is I was a kid and I wanted Wendy's instead of Ponderosa Steakhouse. Honestly, with some of the food allergy things not necessarily being clear, and again, I should have asked the staff to see what was dairy free and what was not, but at the same time, I didn't really want the staff to have to do that for me, and it was busy too. So on top of that, I was like, the last thing I want to do is have the staff do that. So but yeah, like I said, at that point, I looked at things and I'm like, okay, rotisserie chicken safe and salad safe. I think that's the only thing I could get. That I knew was safe for me. That I knew 100% it was safe. So I didn't really take a whole lot of risk, because at buffets, it's like, it's meat and vegetables. Those are like the two things that you could probably write off and say, yeah, this is safe no matter what I do. And I didn't have any allergic reactions here, but yeah, it was one of those things as a kid. I was like, I knew Wendy's had an allergen menu and all that stuff. And again, I was a kid. I don't necessarily remember the reason why I wanted Wendy's over Ponderosa, but I could kind of understand where my kid brain went as a kid, being like, I would rather have an allergen menu, because I did look at Ponderosa's allergen menu. I thought Ponderosa had an allergen menu, and I couldn't find it on the internet, so that's kind of disappointing too. An allergen menu would have been helpful. Like Golden Corral, they have an allergen menu, and I was able to see what I can and what I can't eat. And maybe I was used to that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so used to Golden Corral. Like, normally if I'm going to like an American style buffet, it's Golden Corral. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. But again, would I still go back there? Yes, absolutely. I probably should go back there when it's not busier, so I can talk to them more and feel more comfortable around the staff, not feeling like I'm a burden to them, because the last thing I want to do is be a burden to them. And yeah, I would say a tip for next time for me, and again, I take accountability for all this stuff, and I'm not complaining because the chicken and the salad was good. So I was able to still find stuff despite not having a clear allergen menu. But at the same time, going at a not busy hour would have really, really helped me determine what I could and what I can't eat on the buffet, and also on their menu. So I would go back again. Next time, I'm definitely going to get either wings or steak, or a burger on the menu. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. There wasn't a whole lot of options that really sounded appetizing for me, and also if it was appetizing, it probably had dairy in it. I just assumed it had dairy in it. So these are things that I'll learn for next time, and I give them credit for having a food allergy sign at least. But I forgot to take a picture of it, but because the buffet was very busy, and yeah, like I said, I made my fair share of mistakes. And honestly, as a food allergy person, buffets aren't necessarily my go-to, my first instinct necessarily, but I've seen Ponderosa Steakhouse on Instagram a lot. It's been going through my algorithm that there's the one in Columbus. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to Ponderosa Steakhouse. I might as well. I haven't had it in over 20 years probably. It was a long time since I've had a Ponderosa Steakhouse. So yeah, that's what I got. And honestly, I ate healthy, so it worked out at the end that I ate that this is probably the healthiest I've ever eaten at a buffet. So yeah, that's kind of all I really have to say. I know this was a complicated allergy and restaurant review. And yeah, like I said, how do you navigate buffets with somebody with food allergies? If you have food allergies, please let me know in the comments to see how you navigate buffets. I'm still very curious, and I'm still learning about it because I don't go to buffets every day. And also, if you have food allergies, or if you don't have food allergies, have you been to Ponderosa Steakhouse? Like, is it good? And I know a lot of people have nostalgic views of Ponderosa Steakhouse. Do you like it? Like, is it really good? Do you have one in your area, or are they all closed down? Or a lot of them are starting to shut down, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, it's a good place, and there was a lot of people there, so I think they could make it work. It's just, they're probably trying to find ways to modernize their menu so it could appeal to younger folks like me. And yeah, like I said, let me know if you've had it before. And yeah, that was an interesting experience at Ponderosa Steakhouse for me. And again, would I go back again? Yes. But I'm definitely going to be going back when it's not as busy. And I know I said it this time or last time that's all I have to say, but this time I actually mean it. That's all I have to say, and I'll see you in the next video.